Hello everybody, today we're going to unbox and take a close-up look at the Acekool Waterproof Speaker and then pair it with my smartphone. So let's first take a look around the outside of the box. So this is a tube-shaped waterproof speaker which is IPX6 rated, so it has some level of waterproofing. And here are some of its specifications and then some technical data right there. Okay, so now let's go ahead and open up the box by, of course, pulling out this tab here and then flipping up the box lid to reveal the Acekool Waterproof Speaker. And now let's pop the contents out from the box. And making sure that we remove everything from the box. So that's the box emptied. We can set it to one side. And in that corner right there. And as you can see, these are just foam packaging. We can set them to the side and of course set the speaker down right there and lay everything neatly across the tabletop to show you what we've just removed from inside the Acekool Waterproof Speaker's packaging. Okay, so let's start off by first taking a look at the user manual. So there's a user guide or user manual here. Let's flip it open so it does fold out very simply. The front as well as the inside of the user manual. So giving you a closer look here just for your reference. There is of course some product specifications. And further information. Okay, so now we can go ahead and set the user manual for the Acekool Waterproof Speaker down to one side and take a look at this packet here. So there is a packet of cables. Let's pop it open to see what cables are inside of it. So there are a pair of cables, as you can see. One appears to be a micro USB charging cable. Right there. And the other looks like a double-ended 3.5mm audio cable. So it seems that this waterproof speaker or portable speaker does provide direct 3.5mm audio cable connection, so it does save power, or you can use it to connect to any device which doesn't have Bluetooth capabilities. Okay, so let's set the cables down and move on to the portable waterproof speaker itself. So as you can see, it is kind of tube shaped. And just giving you a quick look around the speaker at first, and then we can take some close-up looks right after that. So weight-wise, it does have a kind of medium to heavy weight to it, so pretty solid feeling. And material-wise, this has a kind of, as you can hear, soft plastic perhaps, mesh to it. It's kind of hard to tell at first, as you can hear that kind of grippy, rough or coarse mesh texture, but obviously it doesn't have that kind of cool metallic feel to it or smoothness to it as well. So it's definitely not metal. It is some kind of soft plastic feel to it. Okay, So right there, just brushing it along, as you can hear. Okay, and then there are obviously some buttons to operate the Bluetooth speaker, and just giving you a look around to all the facets of the speaker. And this appears to be the base, so the buttons do actually appear along the top face of the speaker, whereas the base or the underside of the speaker does have once again another soft plastic material for its base. And then there appears to be a silicone cover here, or flap, which I'm sure we can pull open to reveal some of its connectors. So you can see there is a 3.5mm audio jack or socket right there to the left, and next to it appears to be a micro USB port for powering or charging the speaker up. I'm going to give you a better look there with the light shining into that recess right there. So you can see aux in, and you have the micro USB 5-volt port right there to charge up or power the speaker. So right there, closing up the flap, just showing you a side profile. You can see just how chunky that flap is with its kind of I don't know what you call it, this block here, just to keep the flap and the ports sufficiently covered from any dust or water penetration. And giving you a side view now to the speaker. You can see the Acekool branding to it and that nice sunburst finish to that metal plate right there on the side. You can see that nice cool detail with the Acekool branding. And on the opposite side you have the same design for the speaker or outlet port for the portable speaker. So right there, size wise, just resting it in the palm of my hand, you can see the size of the Acekool waterproof speaker, and holding it vertically in my hand there. So like I mentioned earlier, the weight is kind of a medium to heavy feel to it. And just giving you a close-up look to the buttons that sit on the top plate of the waterproof speaker. We do have, if we turn it the right way around, we do have call features. So this speaker does feature a built-in microphone for phone calls once it's paired with your smart device or smartphone. So there we go, a call feature. As you can see, the handset right there, a minus button, and then we do have the power on off, and not quite sure what that is, perhaps a pairing button, and then a plus, of course, and the next track. So right there, giving you a nice good look on the top row of the speaker. So right there, just pressing the buttons, just giving you some idea of the kind of response and feel of the buttons. So call button, minus, plus, and what appears to be play pause right there. Okay, so nice, good look overall of the Acekool waterproof speaker. You've seen all around the speaker and to the sides as well for the speaker ports. So left and right hand side, I believe, if we are orientated towards the button positioning on the top row. Okay. And now let's go ahead and hit that power button. See what happens. Okay. So nice to see that it requires a longer press perhaps. And there we go. You heard that sound right there. And that button is lit up. You can see with a blue blinking pattern right now. Let's set it down. And then bring right over my very, very damaged Sony Xperia Z5 Compact with a very fractured screen, as you can see there, held together desperately with a bit of sticky tape. And it does have the Bling Slim TPU case on it, which I've also unboxed before, together with the phone, or separately with the phone actually, and the Westing micro USB to OTG adapter here, which I've plugged in my Logitech T400 Zone Touch mouse to control the phone. So it's given me some control of my smartphone, given that the screen no longer functions with finger or gestures on it. Okay, so what we can do right now, let me just set the Acekool Waterproof Speaker to the side of that frame there so you can see what's going on. And let's go ahead and bring out the Bluetooth settings right there and see if we can detect the speaker. And right there you can see the Acekool M6 has appeared on the list. Let's go ahead and pair with the speaker and see what happens. So it is attempting to pair. And there we have it. So it is now paired together. And now let's go ahead and switch to the YouTube app and play some trending music. So let's hit that music video right there and see what happens. And you can hear that audio playing through very nicely. And I can feel that super deep bass and tone already. And let's see if we can control the volume via the phone. And right there you can hear just how responsive that is. And raising the volume. Very, very, very powerful and crystal clear. And of course I have to be careful not to play too much of the audio, if not the video, this video you're watching, might get blocked or muted. So just bringing up the speaker in my hand and keeping the volume soft for now, or low for now. Let's test out if we can play pause and see how responsive that is by pressing the play pause button. And just like that, you can see the music video in the background on my smartphone has stopped. And resuming, simply press and play, and you can see how quickly that audio and music video responds to the input on the buttons. And let's raise the volume by pressing on the plus. Okay, so no response there, interestingly. Let's press on the minus. Okay, and you can see that the volume has gone all the way down on the music video volume slider. And let's press the plus button again and see what happens. Okay, so for some strange reason there is no response to the minus button right now, or plus buttons. So that is indeed quite odd, or perhaps I'm operating it in the improper or unintended way. Okay, but still play pause does work. Now let's raise the volume via the phone. So let's slide that out. And let's put the volume down once again. So what appears to be the minus button appears to be working. However, the plus or volume up button is now responding. So I needed to press a little bit harder. So it is a little bit stiff right now. As you can see, now that it's kind of loosened up a little bit more, it is responding quite nicely now. No worries. So obviously it is just some conditioning issues, being that it is quite a new or brand new speaker that I just unboxed, and now you can see that volume button working quite nicely. So it just required a firmer press, and once that got going, it is now working perfectly fine right there, you can see, and play pause works perfectly fine as well. So right there you can hear just how clear that audio is coming through this little speaker. Super clear. I'm just going to give you the experience of where the audio is coming out from and the kind of audio range and projection as I handle the speaker in my hand. So you can hear right there and on this side as well. And let's raise the volume a bit more. So nice and responsive, as you can hear. And I'll bring the volume down, just like that, or up as well. So right there, and of course the music video's just ended. Let's go back and try another music video very quickly. So this is another trending music video. And you can hear, once again, nice and clearly that audio is playing through. And the volume slider is only halfway up the volume scale. Obviously, there's much more range in terms of the volume, but I'm just being very careful here not to overdo it. So nice and clear with a very high fidelity audio output on this Acekool Waterproof speaker. So that's the Acekool Waterproof speaker. Thanks for watching and happy listening.